So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Red Manx TV. I hope you guys are all staying safe and sound wherever you are. We are back for another season of the Barclays Premier League, and it's only felt like we played our last game 2 or 3 weeks ago because we haven't had much of pre-season, and we're back in it now. We're going to have game after game after game considering how many competitions we are in, so make sure you guys do stay tuned to Red Manx TV for all the previews, all the reviews and transfer news and that. But make sure you guys do leave a like on this video, as I will be previewing the game between Manchester United taking on Crystal Palace in our Premier League opener. So I hope you guys enjoy. Leave your comments in below, your predictions for the season and this game. Make sure to share the video as well, and I hope you guys enjoy. So guys, Manchester United will kick off their Premier League season this week as we host Crystal Palace in our first game of the season. But just to alert you, we're meant to have Burnley in our first Premier League game of the season, but because of how far we got in the Europa League, obviously making it to the semi-final, I don't want to talk about that bit. We couldn't play and start our season at the time everyone else did due to pre-season, and it just wouldn't be fair on Manchester United if we had to start that because we wouldn't be fully prepared and have all our players back in time. So I don't know if I like that really, because obviously that just means we'll have to have an extra game sometime in the middle of the season maybe, or maybe towards the end of the season. It'll be pretty confusing, but we'll just have to wait until it gets rescheduled for us to play. But obviously that's the same for Burnley as well. They'll have to wait, and so will Manchester City. So I don't know how we'll fare for these teams, if they're being more fitter than the other opposition or not, because obviously they have a game under their hands as well. But it'll be interesting to see how the game goes really. But I'm really excited for this upcoming season, how Manchester United will go about it. But I'm more interested to see how we go against Crystal Palace, because obviously without having a full pre-season, will all the players be fit? Will we go with our strongest team? I don't know how this is going to go, so I'm just excited to get the first game underway, and hopefully we do have a good season, because if we do play how we did towards the end of last season, I have no concern for how we're going to do this season. It's just about adding all the players in and making sure all the players are fit. But I'm excited for obviously the new arrival of Donny van der Beek. It'll be interesting to see how he fits into the team and how we do set up with him in the team. Obviously Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came out and said he has a plan of fitting all three of them, that including Pogba, Bruno and van der Beek, all in one team. But how will that balance out really without a proper CDM like Matic? Will we struggle? I'm really excited to find out how we do play. But there could be more signs on the way. There apparently a rumour that Jadon Sancho, we found a deal with him, and he will be obviously confirmed this week as well. So it'll be interesting to see if we do get him in. But at the end of the day, I'm not too concerned if we don't really, because we do have Greenwood, who does have massive potential and had a great season last season when he was in the first team. But it obviously would be a great signing if we could get him in. But going into injuries, I don't think anyone's injured. Maybe Rashford still. I think he still has a knock on his leg, and that's why he wasn't in the England side. So I don't know if he'll be 100% fit going into the game. I don't know about Pogba also, because he had the coronavirus and he only got back to football recently. So I don't know if he'll be 100% fit for this game. So that's probably why Matic will probably start. But if he doesn't, Pogba will, of course. And I don't know about Wan-Bissaka either. Obviously got back from his holiday late and he had to quarantine for a bit. So I don't know how he is fitness wise as well. So it'll be interesting to see going into this game how we do play and what players do play as well, because without our best players, we can struggle, because obviously we played a friendly, I think it's, the day when I'm recording this, we played a friendly against Aston Villa. We did lose 1-0 to them, but we had a very poor team out. We had the likes of Lingard, Ighalo and James as a front three, so you're just going to picture that and how that would go. Obviously not very well. We had the likes of McTominay and Fred in the middle as well, so it wasn't our strongest team, and I'm not really concerned about it. It's a friendly at the end of the day, so we'll just have to see how we go in the actual season. But yeah, I've obviously predicted Manchester United to finish 4th this season. It'll be worse than last season, but then again, we haven't strengthened as much as other teams, so that's why I put us there. But yeah, I don't know how it will go, but going into Crystal Palace, they've already started their season. They've obviously knocked off Southampton by a 1-0, so they have 3 points in the bag. And the thing with Crystal Palace that I always say is that they'll be a team who just scrapes a result against Manchester United. They always do. Obviously, last season they beat us 2-1, where Van Aanholt scored in the last minute or so to beat us. And they're just a team that manages to just stay up every season with Roy Hodgson. He does a fantastic job, especially his age as well, if you consider that. He does a really, really good job. But I was watching the game against Southampton and they looked pretty solid, to be fair. Defensively, they looked good. Obviously, going forward, Ayew and Zaha are always a threat, and they will be a threat to the likes of Maguire and Lindelof. And the thing I noticed is that Zaha controls the team and he controls that game. If you get Zaha the ball, they will work around that, and they will work around one player, because that one player is a very, very good player in Wilfried Zaha. He obviously scored the winner against Southampton as well. I was surprised he stayed at it, to be honest, but he made a real difference in that game, and we have to watch out for him. Other than that, they might sit back, but then again, who knows? They might go for us, because they do know they can beat us, and they will know that we're not going to be 100% going into this game due to not having much of a pre-season. But we're obviously seeing that. But I'll put my team lineup on the screen now.
Going into the game, guys, obviously De Gea in net. On the left, the returning Luke Shaw, obviously Captain Maguire alongside Lindelof, and Wan-Bissaka on the right, Van der Beek and Pogba in the middle, and ahead of him Bruno, on the left Rashford, on the right Greenwood, and up front Anthony Martial. Tell me what you guys think down below, but this is my team going into the game.
So guys, that's my lineup going into the game. Tell me what you guys think down below. Obviously, this is very subject to change due to I don't know everyone's fitness levels and who will be available on the day and who will be ready to play actually. So that's all down to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So we will find out on the day, but don't expect me to be correct. I was quite good last season on my predictions for the teams. I got a few right actually, so I was pretty proud of myself for that. But obviously, this is just an out of the blue prediction, and I hope you do go with it. But I really want to see Donny van der Beek start this game. I want to see how he will be played in this side and the impact he will make. Obviously, it'll be a few games until he does get obviously full fitness and full flow in the Premier League, and he might not adapt to it in the first season, but hopefully we do see some promising signs. But my score prediction in this game is going to be it's going to be hard, because it's our first game of the season. I don't know who's going to play. I don't know how we're going to play. We're not going to be 100%. So I'm going to go with a 2-1 Manchester United. A 2-1 Manchester United. Hopefully we do kick off our Premier League season with a win. But tell me what you guys think down below. Obviously, leave a like for me, subscribe. I'll be there with an instant match reaction after the game. And make sure to enjoy yourself.